The snow is done, but the clouds remain, and it's going to be kind of cold tonight with a fresh snow cover here in southeastern KELOLAND. Also, because we did melt a little bit of snow during the day today, fog will be possible for Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, and Pierre during the overnight hours. Temperatures dropping down around 10, a little colder up in Aberdeen and the north. Then during the day tomorrow, we're going to have partly to mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures just a little cooler than today. 23 Sioux Falls, 26 Aberdeen, 28 Pierre. Rapid City warm again with a partly cloudy 38. Looks like a nice quiet weekend is going to follow. We'll have that forecast coming up. KELOLAND News starts now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, KELOLAND News first at 4.
It's deja vu for people in southern KELOLAND as they are once again cleaning up after a winter storm.
A former Sioux Falls police officer is sentenced to 10 years in federal prison for trying to entice a minor on the internet.
And later, egg prices aren't just increasing at the grocery store. How the extra cost is also impacting a local restaurant. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. There's a fresh coating of snow across south central and southeastern KELOLAND. That means plows are out once again clearing the roads. And many people are also busy snow blowing and shoveling their driveways and sidewalks.
And Sioux Falls has received over 3 feet of snow this season so far.
Are you getting tired of digging out yet?
No, not as long as I have a snowblower.
Well, in fact, he says he likes the exercise, and although he is ready for spring.
Yeah, I think a lot of us are.
Right.
Coming up tonight on KELOLAND News at 6, we'll talk with a few more people who are once again breaking out the shovels and snowblowers. The latest snowstorm is also causing power outages in parts of southwestern Minnesota. The Lion-Lincoln Electric Cooperative says crews are responding to outages in Ivanhoe. The company says it's trying to remove the ice on the lines. According to Minnesota 511, the roads around Ivanhoe are covered in snow.
Well, truck drivers are once again finding themselves trapped due to the snow and freezing rain, this time, though, in Iowa. Truck stops and rest areas filled up quickly when the freezing rain started Wednesday afternoon. Many drivers had a hard time trying to find open parking spots.
After 3 o'clock in the afternoon, if you're in major cities, you're not going to find no parking. And a lot of the customers that we go to don't allow us to park there. So you end up on a rest area 20 miles or 30 miles beyond your point.
That driver started his night in Kansas and hoped to end it in Minnesota, but he could not beat the storm.
In Nebraska, some areas in the south central part of the state received 6 to 8 inches of snow. Interstate 80 is still closed across much of the state because of the snow. The transportation department says crews are out working to clear the roads. They ask people to be patient as they make their way across the state.
Well, thankfully, the weather will be quieter the next few days as people try to dig out once again.
Yeah, we could all use that calmer weather. Let's get a check now on your forecast with meteorologist Megan Chatta.
Well, good afternoon. After that snow moved out of here this morning, we are still cloudy in a majority of KELOLAND. But let's look at some of those totals from yesterday. Along and north of I-90, we saw very little snow. Sioux Falls saw around 3 inches at the airport, 5 inches on the south side of town. But the closer you got to Nebraska, those higher amounts were possible. Yankton and Vermilion both saw 10 inches of snow. Viborg saw 7.5, and Lake Andes saw 7 inches of snow yesterday. Right now, mostly cloudy skies in Sioux Falls. We're finally getting a little bit of a peak of sunshine at 27 degrees this afternoon. In Aberdeen, a little bit more sunshine on the horizon right now at 23. But Pierre has been dealing with thicker cloud cover, 28 degrees and hardly any wind. But Rapid City has plenty of blue sky and sunshine at 41 right now. Temperatures are very close to normal across eastern KELOLAND in the 20s and a little bit warmer as we head to the west in the 30s and even low 40s possible. There is our cloud cover from Eagle Butte to Winter and to the east, and those are moving to the south and east. We do have sunshine across western South Dakota. For tonight, partly to mostly cloudy skies. We could see fog redeveloping. A low of 10 for Sioux Falls, 8 in Aberdeen, 14 in Pierre, and 20 with mostly clear skies in Rapid City. Tomorrow, another partly to mostly cloudy day, a high of 23 for Sioux Falls, 26 in Aberdeen, 28 in Pierre, and 38 in Rapid City. And Saturday is going to be much of the same. Partly to mostly sunny skies, a high of 25 for Sioux Falls, 24 in Aberdeen, 36 in Pierre, and 41 in Rapid City. And we have a mostly quiet and dry 7-day forecast. We'll have those details coming up.
All right, I think we could use the break.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Megan. Well, with all this snow and cold weather, it may have you thinking about a getaway to somewhere a little warmer.
I've been thinking a little bit about that. But unfortunately, travel in 2023 could become complicated. Andy Fales with our sister station in Des Moines spoke with a few travel agents.
It's the time of year when we get antsy. Travel agents get busy.
Snow and ice are always good for our business, no question.
Simply planning a vacation for later in the year can send our souls on an immediate one.
Someplace warm, typically. This time of year, it's Caribbean destinations, Mexico.
At Allied Travel in Johnston, things are good right now. But bring up the past and watch the mood turn. The pandemic pain is still fresh.
I don't know if I can without getting emotional about it. We had to lay off all of our people.
We went through 2 PPP programs with the government.
A lot of agents just said, we're not doing this anymore, closed their doors and found something else to do.
I think we really are the only travel agency, the brick and mortar travel agency, left open in Des Moines.
If the pandemic is over, its aftershock certainly isn't. Around the world, labor is still scarce. Resorts are full, prices are up. And then there's the airlines.
The schedules that we were seeing before the pandemic are a lot more limited now than they were before.
And despite it all, demand is still sky high. We bought more travel last year than in 2019. Tails around here are still being chased.
We really need to see what happens in 2023 to gauge how much of the business is back. But right now, it's hard for us to even keep up with answering the phones.
Some parting advice from those who've seen a thing or two. Even if you're dying to get out of this stuff, don't rush.
Book far in advance.
Last minute deals, at least in the first half of 2023, are not going to be available. There just is no space.
Well, you can't help but be in a little bit of a hurry.
Yeah.
To get out of this stuff here. Yeah, that was Andy Fales reporting from Des Moines, by the way.
Yeah, something else to check before you book any flights or hotels. Make sure your passport has not expired.
Good advice there. Well, coming up after the break, we're